What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Max. Hope y'all are having a great day. And in today I bring you spearfishing fails and catches part 20. Can't believe we're at 20 parts already. Just wanted to say a quick thank you to everyone who's been supporting the channel, and to all the newcomers, thank you very much. Leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and let's get right into it. So starting off, we're just hitting up a couple shallow spots that we had, pretty much in between like 20-30 feet. Couple of channels that we knew, or just checking a couple of these little ledge systems, cave systems that we know. Pretty much checked all of them pretty good because I had seen a black grouper earlier on in the day, and eventually I actually ended up locating the fish right here. I have a pretty good headshot lined up right here, but I just hesitate a little too much and this thing just bolts out and I take a shot last minute. And I initially thought I hit the fish in his face, but I'll just let the clip play out and I'll let you guys see where I hit the fish. So after a little bit of tug of war with this fish, he actually ended up coming out on the other side of this ledge right here, and I was able to place a second shot, a perfect stone shot.
Yes, dog. Loose it from that side. Bye, stone it, man, dog. Bye, cheese. Tell me I stone it. No, man. Woo.
So after a couple tries up and down, we actually ended up pulling this fish out right here. And this is a really nice black grouper for the shallows, around that 10-12 pound mark. I won't always get to see these groupers since I mostly dive inside the reef. You mostly see these groupers over the reef, in my opinion. I think they prefer that little deeper water, or sometimes when you're able to find a nice structure like we found here today, we're able to find them. But you can see where I hit that shot. I thought I shot him in the face, and you can see I hit him all the way back, like in the thick of the tail. Just barely got him, barely holding on, but we landed the fish, and that's what matters. Right here, my boy Cheesy lines up on this nice yellow jack, but the gun that he was using didn't have a string on it, so the steel just went out the other end. So I just go down, line up my shot on the same jack because he stuck around, and I was able to stone this thing. Diving around that same coral head that we just shot that yellow jack at, I had seen a pretty good schoolmaster going here. Just me taking my time lining up, and I see him right around here. So I just go ahead, take my shot. See him looking right at me right there. This is a pretty good schoolmaster around that 2 pound mark, so definitely a pretty good one. And then this is me using that smaller gun that Cheesy was using. Just tried to get all the way up in that coral. Saw another one right here, so I just go ahead, line up, and take my shot.
I found it. I found it.
It's still a pretty good one, definitely over a pound, so pretty good. And also right here in this next clip, I shot a pretty nice dog snapper. He came right up to me and I was able to stick him. Turned the camera on just in the nick of time to get it on video. And this is a pretty good one. This one was probably closer to like 3 pounds, maybe 3.5. It was a pretty good dog for this little shallow water. Right here is pretty much the same area where I shot that dog snapper just now. I kept looking around and I saw a really big schoolmaster snapper swimming inside this little cave right here. So I just go down with my flash and check it out. Right here I spot the fish, and check out what I do right here. I tilt my gun up to try and get a better shot on it because I saw that he was swimming behind that little rock right there. And I actually hit the fish. I'll play it back in slow motion right here. See, I tilt my gun up to get a better shot. Hit him right here, and he just barely shakes off. My hair kind of covers it up right there, but I did injure the fish, so I knew I was gonna have to go back down and try and relocate him. So this is me, second attempt going down. Right here I make it to the little hole that he was at, so I'm just pretty much sitting still waiting for him to pop out. Right here I'm checking out to the left to where I kind of saw him initially go. And then right here I get a glimpse of his tail, see him start to come out, so I just go ahead, line up my gun. And check it out, guys, I was able to get a perfect stone shot on this guy. Absolutely drilled him. So instead of going back up, I just pull him out in one dive right here. And you can see this guy is huge for a schoolmaster. This is the biggest one I've ever shot, by the way. I did not weigh, but if I had to say myself, maybe at least 4.5 pounds, close to 5 pounds, I'd say. This is a big ass schoolmaster. Especially for the shallows, that's what makes it more impressive for me. But my PB Schoolmaster Snapper, definitely pretty cool, guys. Switched up spots a couple times right here. This is actually another day that me and my boy Brands went out, and pretty much whole day we hadn't seen anything. So I just go ahead, check inside this little coral head right here, and I'm able to see a big sweet lips. You can see him turn broadside right there. And I'm able to stick him, but I only had one band loaded, so I wasn't sure if the flapper went all the way through or not. So I just had Brandon take another shot on it, because I had just lost one earlier on during the day, so I did not want to lose this fish. Turns out my flapper was open, and then I did have him on pretty good, but we still had a second shot just to secure the fish. And I know some might say it's overkill, but I'd rather have the fish in my hands than have the fish get away. It was definitely a really great time out this time around, and I hope you guys really enjoyed the video. Leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.